right. What's up, football fans? We're back at it at the Dago Sports Show with This Week in Dago Sports, the JUCO football rundown. I'm here with the quarterback from Palomar College, KJ Chatham. Had some time to join us here. Thank you for your time, KJ. Appreciate you coming aboard.
Thank you for having me.
The Palomar Comets beat the East LA Huskies last Saturday, 17-14. KJ, you came off the bench and came into the game in the second half and went 10 for 16 for 103 yards and a touchdown. Talk about that performance of getting your name called and going in the game and helping your team finish that victory at home.
Yeah, so I started week one. I had a little shoulder stinger injury, so I plan on sitting out week two. But seemed like it was needed for me to come in the second half, and I just needed to finish the job. It was bothering me a little bit, but I was able to get the job done and play as well as I needed to get the win.
And that's a gritty, gutty performance, showing that leadership and grit. I can't imagine how much that rubs off on your teammates. And speaking of your teammates, describe for the people the culture at Palomar College that may not know about, Palomar College JUCO football as a whole. What is it like being a Comet and being at Palomar College for you in your
Culture's
second year?
culture's a big thing, especially coming off of a rough season last year. We really emphasize on culture. For us, that's communication, that's accountability, and that's the four keys to our development, which is our alignment, our eyes, our first step off the ball, and us finishing every single play. So that's kind of our culture in a whole for us, and we really try to emphasize that every single week at practice. Every single day, our coaches are harping on that and just making sure that we're upstanding that standard that we have.
And what is the thing you guys do, student athletes and football teammates, to build chemistry on and off the field at Palomar College?
A lot of us hang out outside. I know me and a lot of my teammates, we all live like pretty much around the campus. So like we always like, whether that's going to the hot tub after practice or just hanging out, grabbing food with one another before games. That's kind of like a big thing that we like to do during the week.
And your defense stepped up big time to seal it. Looks like Isaiah Strong had the game-sealing interception. Talk to us about the benefit of having, such a defensive performance help seal that victory in a tough game against East LA.
That was great. Like, I mean, I've been blessed to be able to have great defenses all the way from high school all the way up till now. Isaiah Strong, he's a great player, definitely a power forward type of player. So it's a blessing to be able to have a guy like that we can trust on the defensive side of the ball to make plays when we need him.
And who is one or two or, a small group of your teammates who deserve more recognition that essentially don't get it? Because a lot of times the quarterback and the skill positions always get the recognition. But who's some one or two other players that you feel deserves more recognition that don't get it on your team? Because you guys work hard. You train off season, training camp, weight room, the practice, film room. Who deserves more recognition in your opinion?
I would say that like my whole line is great. I mean, it's a huge step up from last year. They haven't let up a sack all season. I think that's something or in the last two games. So I think that's a thing that hasn't been recognized that needs to be recognized. That's a great accomplishment to not have let up a sack this season. And I just give all honor to them. Like that was great 2-week performances. But in particular, I think my center has had two phenomenal games. He's a little undersized, but he's performed amazing in the past 2 weeks. He's been here since last year too. I think that he's really stepped it up since last season and really shown what he can, the type of player that he can be.
And what's your center's name so we can make sure we give him a shine from his QB1?
Yeah, Andy McKissick. He's
there. It is
great guy.
Oh, okay, and so just with you building this chemistry on and off and the culture that you guys have there, you guys hit the road against a tough Pasadena City College team. So this is today's Thursday. So what's been the preparation this week to get ready for a tough game on the road?
We just take it week by week, but this week there's been a big emphasis on. I know Pasadena likes to do a bunch of different fronts, so they kind of have a complicated defense. They scrimmaged Ventura week one. They had a tough time against Ventura. But I think that it'll be a good game, a challenging game. I think that they're a little bit better than East LA. But I think that we have the weapons on the offensive side of the ball to put up some numbers, and the defense just also needs to just hold up. I think that we'll come out with the win for sure.
Okay, and one of the last things we like to keep it nice and light here. What is one thing that people may not know about KJ Chatham that you don't want to share with the people? Maybe guilty pleasure, funny quirk. Everyone has their little things that they do, but to let the people know, hey, KJ does this or KJ likes that. Is there something you want to share?
That's a tough one. I mean, I'm just like everybody else. I have my hobbies. I like to golf. I like going to the beach, hanging out with my friends, loved ones. But um, I don't know.
Okay.
Outside of that, there's not really much.
Okay. Golf and the favorite golf course you like, or what golf course do you want to play at? How about that you would
Uh,
love to?
I haven't played at Torrey Pines yet. That would be
That'd be the one.
sick. Yeah, but
Okay.
I stay pretty local in like the North County.
Nice. Okay. Well, KJ, I really appreciate your time, and you have a very busy schedule with your studies and your football related activities. So thank you for coming aboard the Dago Sports Show and this JUCO football rundown. Best of luck to you guys as you take the road against Pasadena City College on Saturday, and best of luck the rest of the season, young man. I'm sure we'll hear a lot more from you regarding this year. So thank you again for your time. Appreciate you, young man.
Of course. Thank you for having me. We'll keep in touch throughout the season for sure.
Will do. All right. Thank you. Everybody, that's KJ Chatham. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. All right. Palomar College quarterback. Thank you for your time. All right.
Thank you.